Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Germ Bust My Bins. Well, now we're actually on site where we can see what this looks like firsthand. I'm joined by John Michael. How are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Talk to me about what you guys do. Why is it so important for you guys to take care of this stuff rather than the homeowner?
Well, what we are is we are a curbside trash bin cleaning service. Our trucks arrive at your curbside on trash day after the trash has been emptied. What we find when we get there is usually a trash bin that's full of just gross, nasty, baked on grossness inside of it. And our trucks arrive here to essentially clean the inside and outside of the bins using 200-degree hot, high-pressure water.
So you can obviously smell the odor that is coming from these bins.
Yeah.
Once you guys do your magic, what do they smell like afterwards?
Yeah, we'll hear that not only from our customers, but also from their neighbors. As you can see, the wind is blowing and it kind of blows that aroma around a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But once we clean it, it's, essentially what's left in these bins is the remnants from the trash bin. It's germs and bacteria that are taking care of what's left over. And we come in with the 200-degree water. We clean the bins and set them back down, and we put a deodorizer in them.
Okay, gotcha. Now, why shouldn't a homeowner do this on their own? There's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, there are several reasons for it. First off, I would say that our cleaning system is much better than what you can do at home.
Yeah.
When a homeowner does this, usually they're putting in some sort of a detergent, which they will wash it with. And then what do you do with that detergent when you're done? You end up dumping it down your driveway and into the storm drain where it goes to natural waterways, which is not really good for the environment.
Especially here at the beach.
Correct, yeah. Being a coastal community and with all of these retention ponds, we've got the intercoastal, we really don't want to put that water into our natural waterway.
Definitely. Well, I love what you guys do. Walk me through the whole process if you want to sign up, and how often do you guys come? How does that work?
Typically, our customers will enroll online at germbustmybins.com. We do have an easy online enrollment process there. Once you're on board, you're put into a neighborhood route, just like the trash companies would have. And we come every 4 weeks on trash day, usually later in the day after the trash trucks have been through, and we will service your bins and then put them back curbside as you see right here.
Perfect. What do you love about your team?
We've got a team that's been with us, most of them for multiple years now. They get together, they work together really well. They enjoy being outside. They are very focused on what they do every day. To me, it just seems like something that you can enjoy day in and day out by just not sitting behind a desk. They just have a lot of fun working here.
And I'm joined today in studio by Frank from Germ Bust My Bins. How are you?
Good, how are you doing today?
We have had quite a day, let me tell you. So today I got to go out with Frank and we got to see what actually happens with Germ Bust My Bins. But why don't you walk me through what you guys are all about for our viewers that maybe don't know?
Okay, so what we offer is a subscription-based service, and we will pull up to your curbside with our special trucks. We can clean your bin first time, 8 to 10 minutes, depending on how dirty it is, on our monthly maintenance schedule. Anywhere from 2.5 to 5 minutes, which is way, way faster than you can do it yourself, and we can get it way cleaner. We use 200-degree high-pressure water, about 2,900 PSI. No chemicals at all. The only chemicals we use are a deodorizer at the end, just to help you with a little better smell for a while afterwards.
And boy, do we know what that's like, especially when it gets hot here in South Carolina. The bins get stinky. Some people have to keep them in their garage. It's miserable. Taking your trash out, it stinks, it's gross, and it's germy.
Oh, for sure. Not to mention the insects, the rodents, the wildlife. And there's a lot of elderly people in this community that just can't do it themselves, even if they want to. It's just not possible for them. So we just want to provide that quick, easy service for them that makes everything, simple.
This story is sponsored by Germ Bust My Bins.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Hue Health.
Hue Health has the perfect wellness plan for your needs. And I'm here today with Matthew, the mastermind behind it all. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, we're excited to learn about Hue Health. So just kind of give us a general overview.
Yeah, so Hue Health, it's actually a company of one in the world. And what I mean by that is I'm the only company that has mixed not only hormone replacement therapy, medical wellness or weight loss. We're also talking about sexual wellness, IV therapy, right? But all of these other hormone clinics, what they miss is one crucial thing: nutrition protocols and workout protocols, because they all go hand in hand. If you're looking for weight loss, are your hormones balanced? More than likely they're not. Your sexual wellness, if your libido has gone down, what do your hormones look like? A lot of people just say, oh, give me a magic pill. But is that really what's necessary, right? Everything starts with your hormones. But if your nutrition isn't on point, if your workouts aren't not on point, what ends up happening is you'll just gain weight, or you'll feel really good, but you won't like your physique, right? Or if your nutrition isn't on point, it will just mess up your hormones, right? That's why we're all hormonally deficient right now. In fact, 90% of the foods in the United States today on how they're processed are illegal in the rest of the world, but nobody is talking about that, right? And so it's plummeting our hormones. So we bring all of it together into one.
So the hormonal treatments are 100% plant-based, right?
Yes, they are. So that's what makes it bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, opposed to just normal hormonal therapy or hormone replacement therapy. The problem is, right now, a lot of people are getting their products from Big Pharma. Do you trust Big Pharma? Because I certainly don't. What happens is when you're injecting or you're putting these hormones in from Big Pharma, they're synthetic, and so it already comes in as a foreign agent to the body, so the body wants to reject it. With our plant-based formulas, right, it actually works as a natural supplement for the body. It's what your body is already naturally making. And so in fact, what that means, I can put you on a lower dose and get more out of it.
I love how you're customizing solutions for your patients. It's not one solution for everyone. It's customized, right?
Correct. And it's not just based on numbers, right? What we're looking for is how well can I make you feel? That's the whole purpose of everything. How do we optimize you?
This was absolutely great, Matthew. Thank you for sharing with us today on Living Local.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
This story is sponsored by Hue Health.
This story is sponsored by McLeod Health. Well, thanks again for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. I'm Katie Turner, and today I am joined by a very special guest, Dr. Virginia Clyburn-Ipock. You're a board-certified radiation oncologist. That's such a mouthful. Oh my goodness. Tell me about what you do.
Hey, Katie, thank you so much for having me. As a radiation oncologist, I am part of the team that treats cancer patients. As a radiation oncologist specifically, we target cancer with high energy X-ray beams to focus in on the tumor itself to kill cancer cells. We also treat with a technique called brachytherapy, which utilizes radioactive isotopes to implant them in and around tumors to directly kill cancer cells in that manner.
Okay, so I also want to talk about specifically at McLeod Health, what you guys are offering to the patients of Horry County.
So McLeod has served the patients of Horry County with Loris and Seacoast for many years. They did see a need in regards to cancer treatment for a comprehensive cancer center. So McLeod just recently had a groundbreaking event, and they will start construction on Horry County's first comprehensive cancer center. And what this means for the people of Horry County is they will have a center finally available to them that will house medical oncology and radiation oncology under one roof. So it will eliminate the burden cancer patients currently face in Horry County, having to drive from one facility to receive chemotherapy, another to receive radiation therapy. Now all of that will be housed under one roof and clearly will be of great benefit in regards to convenience for their cancer treatment.
So walk me through this new advanced technology that you're going to have at this cancer center.
So McLeod is installing a Varian TrueBeam linear accelerator, which will allow, as a radiation oncologist, us to provide patients with stereotactic radiosurgery and SBRT in addition to more traditional treatments, IMRT and 3D conformal radiation. We anticipate it opening in late 2024 or early 2025, and we're very, very excited for this new endeavor for the patients of Horry County.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Today, I mean, come on, what a treat. I am at
Isn't
the Art
it?
Museum of Myrtle Beach. How are you doing, Patricia?
Oh, I couldn't be better. Thank you for being here.
So you are the executive director here.
I am, yes.
You know quite a bit about art.
I know quite a bit about this museum.
Okay.
I don't say that I know everything about art, but I certainly know about this museum and what we feature. And I'm delighted to feature the Rhodes Collection of African American art, the Rhodes Collection of African American art, in this exhibition entitled Lifting Black Voices.
I mean, we just took a little walk around, and it's breathtaking. to
It
say
is
the least.
breathtaking.
I mean, you have Philip Simmons, Jonathan Green, just
Right.
really, really awesome.
We have 80 works by 30 different artists, all collected by Dr. and Mrs. Rhodes, who have a dental practice in Walterboro and live in Charleston, South Carolina. They have been collecting since 1991, and this is just a small portion of their collection. And weren't we lucky to get these 80 pieces?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, and I mean, we have names like Jonathan Green and Philip Simmons, Tyrone Jeter, Ariane King Comer, and Leo Twiggs, who do batiks. We have sculpture and woodwork and ironwork and oils and pastels. I mean, collages, James Denmark collages. So it just tells such a wonderful story. Mainly, all of these artists have ties to South Carolina. They all were born here, taught here, lived here, created here. So this is really a homage to South Carolina and the art of past and present.
Well, I mean, what has the response been to people who have been perusing this exhibit so far?
Absolutely couldn't have been better. Just what we were hoping for. I mean, we're just reaching people, you know, tourists, of course, who are coming to Myrtle Beach, but also to our residents. And we also offer a lot of children's programming.
Love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do. We have camps for 5 to 7-year-olds and to 8 to 12-year-olds. We also offer free programming for community groups.
Love that.
Yes, then they come from Georgetown and all over Horry County, so we're very proud of that too.
Now remind me of y'all's hours. I mean, this is the place to come if you want.
And we're free admission.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's
right.
free, it's air conditioned. We love that,
Yeah,
especially
we
in the
do,
summer
yes.
here. But what are your hours?
Our hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday from 1 to 5.
Perfect. Now, what's the best way to contact you guys?
Our website is myrtlebeachartmuseum.org, or call us at 843-238-2510.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.